Did you know that an indication of complex trauma is continuing a pattern of trying to get people who are committed to not understanding you and have shown evidence of a lack of desire to understand you and meet you with compassion and love, is like getting them to understand you and working really hard to get them to love you, even though they've shown evidence that they're not interested in that. So how can you tell if someone is not understanding you and displaying a pattern of not meeting you with compassion and meeting you with a lack of understanding and a lack of desire to understand? Is that they're committed to their own side and they're not interested in understanding where you're coming from, understanding your perspective, and they usually meet you with a lot of judgment, shame, blame, sometimes deflection, and there's really not a curiosity that the conversation is met with, and there's not really a desire to look at you with a lens of compassion or love. And this can create some problems in our relationships, because then we start to internalize what is wrong with us and why are these people not wanting to understand us. And the truth of that is that there's nothing wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just a pattern that may have been developed in childhood. So I call it complex trauma, that may have not been just one traumatic situation, but evidence over time that you need to try harder, work harder, be convincing to be understood, met with compassion, curiosity, or love. And one way that we can effectively change that pattern in our own relationships is exercising boundaries, noticing when there's a pattern of a person or group of people, maybe a family dynamic, of just being committed to misunderstanding you and committed to not really meeting you with that curiosity, meeting you with that lens of understanding, or meeting you with love, generosity. There's a lot of shame, there's a lot of judgment, there's a lot of blame, accusations, instead of really expressing that curiosity and that understanding. And if you find yourself dealing with these dynamics in your life yourself, you could contact me, you could DM me the words "let's go" to talk about these challenges and my one-on-one mentorship, as well as my groups, to help you navigate the emotions, the boundaries that are necessary, and really navigate and learn some skills to be able to deal with these challenging dynamics. Wishing you love, happiness, and a blessed day.